Okay. Uh, Dang, got a thumbs up and somebody on the porch. Who's on the porch? You gave me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And is it just me or this thing seems more fuzzy, the image, than it was? I can't find any way. Got two thumbs up. How the heck did that happen? Huh. Got four on the porch. Four on the porch. Got three thumbs up. Thank you so much. I meant to get a haircut today. Look at that. You know, while I was in the rehab, they comb my hair every day. They was wanting to give me a haircut, but I didn't think I needed one. Got five on the porch, three thumbs up. Come on in, talk to me. I'm in a pretty good mood. I just found out I'm supposed to get my computer back on Monday or Tuesday. Boy, that's going to be neat when it does. Can't wait. And I've got some videos I've been wanting to do. Um, I got one I've been wanting to do with my three grandsons. Um, I just want to sit down and have a talk with them, and maybe put their mama in it too. Uh, I want to see where their mindset's at. Us being a blended family means mixed up, different types of people in there. Well, just I want to do talk with them on the video, and the one ain't gonna be interested, but I'm gonna make him, and that's that young one. That is that young one. Got six on the porch. Nobody's coming here to talk to me yet. Somebody in that six want to talk. And what do you want to talk about? Got some more flavor water, lemonade flavor. I know it's not lemonade, but I hadn't been out. I hadn't been outside. Hadn't been outside today, yesterday, the day, probably 4 days. I've been hanging in the bed a lot, trying to get just heal a little bit. But I think the pain is mainly the neuropathy. That's what I think. But I don't know. But I'm gonna try. I'll see how it looks in the morning. Um, there's something else on. Oh, did I show y'all? Did I show y'all this? Let me get it. Uh, off my heel. See this thing here? This is real roses out here. Real roses. And this side was full of some chocolate candy. And actually, this is handmade. And this guy gave this to my daughter. The guy is the hair salon owner that does her hair and everything. Roses smell good. My daughter, she didn't like the candy that he put in there. It was round balls, but I loved them. But I was sitting here dozing off at the computer, and come on in here and talk to me. You people sitting on the porch. And I opened my eyes and this was sitting here. And I'm like, well, I don't know, I wasn't awake when she said it here. Smells so good. The reason I don't like real flowers, they're beautiful, they smell great, but they die. I would much rather prefer to have fake flowers. All right, somebody left the porch. Where did you go? Talk to me. What was that? Oh, that's a cotton picking ad. How do I get rid of that? There we go. Oh, there's Barbara and Terry Reed. How are y'all doing? I appreciate it. Hey, Barbara, I think you said the other day you put $15 in my tip jar. Well, it didn't show up if you did. If you didn't, don't worry about it. But just thought I'd mention that. Oh, got a pain in my heel that time. But anyway, that was, and he handmade these. He made it. He bought the boxes. It's sitting in a lid. But there was only one layer of them candy things in there, and man, I think there was about 5 or 6 of them, and I ate them all in about an hour. Man, this smells great. Love that yellow rose. I hope y'all can see that. Let's see. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. But he made them. It was an empty box, and he made them. I don't know if he made more than one or not. My daughter made. She had these little chocolate roses, and she put stems in them, and then wrapped colored foil around the chocolate, and they had long stems on them. And she made a beautiful bouquet out of them. And there was 108 in the Terry Reed. Barbara, did you notice his last live just mysteriously stopped about? Oh, I don't know. It did. I don't know what happened, and it just went completely off. And it wasn't the power in the house, it was just the computer. It just, boom, it went. And I checked to see if everything was all right, and it was. And by the time I got back on, everybody was gone. But it sure enough happened like that. I don't know what it was. And I think when I got back on, Paranormal was still there, and he said you frozen. I don't know what happened. Ain't got a clue. But I'm supposed to be able to get my computer Monday or Tuesday of next week. But that don't mean I'm gonna get it. It just depends on whether I can scrap up enough money or not. Because all I've got is my my scrap, my electric wires and stuff, which I figure is going to be about $30. It may be as much as $40. I don't know, but and I won't be taking them over there till Monday or Tuesday, and I won't take them myself. They'll put them in the trunk of the car, and Donovan will go over there and do that. I wish, man, I wish I could get out and do stuff like I used to do. I don't know if I really exercise very a lot, but is it possible for me even to get to where I can just get up and walk around? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm telling you, I can stand up. See, now watch this. Watch me. Hold on a minute. I'm going to show you how I can stand up. All right. You won't be able to see all of them, but now I'm sitting in my wheelchair. Now, I do it slow. I don't do it fast. But I can stand up. But now now I'm holding on to the table and I take steps. Uh, but I'm not steady. I'm not real steady on my feet. The balance, my balance is off. I guess my legs are pretty strong, but it's my feet and my ankles. I don't know. I don't know if I could ever get back like I was. And I gotta respect the fact that I'm 82. Well, this time next month I'll be 83. Actually, less time than that, because my birthday's on the 4th of March. Somebody's come in and then they leave. I wish they wouldn't do that. I got 4 thumbs up, but man, I tell you what, I remember one time. I remember one time. I always got out early to do my scrapping and stuff, and I was checking a dumpster in this apartment complex, and my vehicle. When I got back in the vehicle to go, the battery was dead, and I didn't have my driver's license. I didn't have nothing with me. I didn't have no money. I didn't have nothing. I could have caught a city bus and rode back to the house, but I didn't have anything. And then I found about 15 to 20 cents in my pocket. And I went to the bus stop, and it was cold in the well digger's ass. And the bus came. I got on. I showed him this money. I said, "Can I please ride this bus for this?" And he said, "I'm not authorized to do that." And so I just put it in the thing there, and it went down. And I went back there, took a seat, and he drove off with me in there. I was able to catch, but I couldn't get a transfer though. He wouldn't give me a transfer because I had to ride another bus to get to where my house was. So I had to walk, and it was about 3 or 4 miles. And by the time I got to the house, my legs were so cold it felt like needles and pins were sticking in it. Your dream. That was a cold morning. And I went back over there that after I left a note on the vehicle saying, broke down, I'll be back. Because I didn't want the thing to get towed. And I don't know if I could have towed it or not. It was a truck, big old truck, 28 footer. uh, today's February 10th, it went through. I ain't seen it, baby. I'll ask Donna to look again. Um, I'll ask Don if it went through. He's in the bed asleep right now. He works tonight. Can y'all see back in there in that door? How about over there? Christmas tree with the lights on it still burning. February 15th. Still got the big tree in there going. The little tree's going. And Christmas has been over a month and about 15 to 20 days. I ain't gonna say nothing to her. Uh, she's my she's my caretaker. I never thought she'd be taking care of me. Never did. And she was such a pain in the butt. When she, between about 10 and 18 years old, she's a real pain in the ass. And and at that time, when she come home, uh, when she was 20 years old, she got pregnant. She come home from school, had the baby, and immediately left the baby with us and went right back to school. And after we had that baby 2 or 3 years, we was scared to death. Me and my mom were scared to death that she's coming there one day and decide she wants that baby. Well, she wanted him, but she didn't want to take care of him. Uh, but we were scared to death. And one time, I forget what it was, we had a big disagreement about something. And she threatened to take him. Donovan. Talking about Donovan. She don't remember that. But boy, we do. She's threatened, and we went and got a lawyer to see if there's anything we could do to stop it. And he said there's absolutely nothing you can do. You can go to court, but y'all've not been awarded custody of them, and it's her son. And yeah, we were scared, absolutely scared to death that she might come in there one day and take him. And now he's extremely close to his mama. I I don't know how close he feels to me, but he takes care of me. If he thinks I'm having trouble getting up or walking or something, he's there. He's there, and I mean, oh, I don't know. I don't really know how he feels about me. I guess he loves me. I sure love him. And I've got, look at that hair back there, right there. Oh, back there. I don't see the brush. Yeah, there it is. Hold on a minute. I'm going to brush. I don't like that hair sticking out there like that. Uh, yeah, that pushed it back. It looked awful bushy. No, it's still there. I'll just have to get it cut off. That's all there is to it. Um, Boy, I'll tell you what. Yeah, nah, that's politics. I ain't gonna tell you what on that. I ain't gonna tell you what on that. But I've been paying close attention to that. Uh, I don't like Joe Biden, but I really feel sorry for him because he's 80. He's younger than me. At least he can walk, but he he looks pretty pathetic trying to walk around and stuff. And he does. I mean, I don't think mentally. I don't think. I think I'm more alert and everything than he is. Um, and he needs, with this election coming up this year, he needs to get the crap out of Dodge on that. He needs to just. I'm not saying resign because if he resigns now, Kamala Harris is coming in there. I don't like that lady at all. And a lot of other people don't too. But uh, I don't think he ought to accept the nomination to run again. And he ought to do it, make that known now to where they can get somebody in there. I'm not saying I'm for them or against them. I'm just saying if he runs if he runs for election again, he's toast. He won't win it. And you'll have Donald Trump again. And there again, I'm not showing preferences or anything. I'm just saying how it looks to me. Hell, I might even not vote this time. I can't find my voter card. I can't find my old driver's. I can't find nothing. I can't find my bill. I don't know where it is. It disappeared. What this last time I was in rehab. So I don't know. It's here somewhere. It's got to be. But I feel pretty good, and I'm staying. There goes, see Dahmer back there. Watch it. Look at it. Watch him chasing his tail. I wish he wasn't like that. He has seizures too. There again, we don't. We, if we were just doing everything right, we wouldn't have Bailey. We wouldn't have any of the cats at all. We can't afford it. And we can't afford them dadgone aquariums they got in there. They got 5 aquariums, 2 in her bedroom, 2 in Donovan's bedroom, and the one in the living room. And that one in the living room is huge. We can't afford it. And My daughter has it hard to Terry Reid. You are more alert than he is. I also feel bad for him. Jill, she talks him into pulling out. There goes that cat again. Dahmer, Dahmer, Dahmer. I swear. Jill, she talks him into pulling out of the race. From what I hear, Joe is our oldest president. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And I just watch the way he walks, and he gets confused and stuff. He'll be up on stage doing something, and he sometimes he'll just walk off. And sometimes when he gets done, he starts walking off, and then he can't decide if he's going the right way or the wrong way. And usually somebody will come out and help him out. And he, you don't need a man in there that's that confused. He says he's alert. He knows he says, I know what the hell I'm doing and stuff like that. And but you know what? Donald Trump is about 74 or something like that. He's no spring chicken. He's no spring chicken. But if he talks says he's not going to run, then that gives some of these other Democrats time to get somebody in there and start campaigning and stuff. But if he runs again, Trump's going to beat him. Uh, and I've noticed one thing about Trump and his campaign and everything. What happened to Kellyanne Conway, the one that helped him so much when he ran in 2016? But I noticed yeah, I've seen that too. Uh, and Kamala says she's ready to serve. But I think that would even be a more bigger disaster than anybody else that's run. A lot of people think Joe Biden's been a disaster. He's done a lot of things wrong, and uh, this thing going on the boards down there in Mexico with all these migrants, immigrants coming in, we can't. This country can't feed the world. We can help, but they got all these people coming in, and they're filling up. I mean, they they got a country. It may not be the greatest, but we can't keep absorbing all these people. And right now, it seems like to me the immigrants have got more rights and benefits than the American citizen has. I don't. That's what it seems like to me. I may be wrong. I may be, but I feel sorry for Joe Biden, and I know he's got enough sense to know that he's really got problems. He's really got problems. But no, Trump is not no spring chicken. He's younger than me. I'm way off from being a spring chicken anymore. And I feel it. I admit it. I admit it. But that live I did the other day, it just I don't know what I don't know why the computer did that, and that's why I really want to get my old computer back where I can start doing videos and stuff again, and I'll be more inclined to get out and try to do stuff than just stay sit. stay here, and I not like this morning. I got up around 5 o'clock a.m. I had a a dinner that Jennifer brought me yesterday. I think it was, I don't know where it was from, but it had fish in it. It had imitation scallops. I hate them imitation scallops. They don't even taste like scallops. They look. I call them hockey pucks. They look like hockey puck, only smaller. But I didn't want it because when she brought me that dinner, there was also a big old bowl of clam chowder with it, and I love clam chowder. I ate the clam chowder, and I couldn't eat the dinner, so I put it in the refrigerator. This morning at 5 o'clock, I got up, I went in there, popped it in the microwave, heated up, brought it in there, and had that fish dinner. And also there was stuffed mushrooms there too, and I love them. But I did that, and then uh, I watched some videos, and Jennifer come in, got Jade, and took him to school. I went there and talked to her a few minutes, and then I come back in here and I crawled my butt in bed, and I slept. I slept till 1 o'clock today, p.m. And I've been up ever since then. And I've been eating. What is that? Jennifer makes these things. It's made from. It's got little pretzels in it and little things that I I think that's called. You know what Chex are? It's a cereal, and they look like this. I love them things. It's got little things in there like that. The sauces come and these little round pretzels. And let me see if I can find one of them. I might have eaten all of them. It's like little slices of hard bread, and they're usually bigger than that. But this bag was full this morning. I've been munching on them all day. I don't know if those are bad for me or not. I don't know. I don't know. Cherry Reed, I got 14 inches cut off my hair yesterday. 14, donating it to Wigs for Kids for Children with Cancer to have hair. Feels good to help them. If men let their hair grow out, can they donate it? Of course, nobody's gonna want my gray hair. And it's gray. It's totally gray. It's not a white gray, it's just gray. Now Paul on Scrap and Pallet Man, his hair is snow white. And his hair started turning when he was young. But I'm I probably, I may not even vote this time, this election, and it'll be the first one I missed since I was. I can't remember if I voted when I was 18 or was it 20. It might have been 20. When John Kennedy, when he ran for president, I was in Germany, but I could cast a vote, and I did. That was the first time I voted, and I voted for him. I also voted one time for Jimmy Carter. I voted for Ronald Reagan. I voted for Nixon. I didn't vote for Johnson. Um, let's see, who else voted? I didn't vote for Obama. Didn't like that man. Still don't like that man. I dislike his wife even more, Michelle. A lot of people were saying she ought to run for president. What the hell for? I mean, she ain't nothing but a lawyer. Uh, who else was it? Oh, you remember when going back a few years when Ronald Reagan run against Walter Mondale? And Reagan carried every state except, I think it was Minnesota and Washington D.C., the District of Columbia. He had like 20 electoral votes. Reagan had upwards of almost 500, I think it was. Talk about a blowout. Boy, was that ever won. Now, I voted for John Herbert Walker Bush. That was the first Bush. I voted for him. Um, I dang sure didn't vote for Clinton. Um, but usually it's not the politics that makes my mind up. It's the man or the woman. In this case, you got women running all the time now. And I and people just loved Hillary. A lot of people just loved Hillary. But she didn't make it. They had that all figured wrong. And when Trump run against her, I couldn't see how they missed that because everywhere that man went, the crowds were enormous. And I know that firsthand because when he was here in Ocala at the Livestock Pavilion, people was having to park 2 and 3 miles away and walk to the Livestock Pavilion to see him. I mean, it was just swamped. I was coming home from somewhere, I'm going home, and I'm seeing all these dang cars on the road and parked on the side of the road for 2 and 3 miles. It finally dawned on me, that's Trump. Trump's here. All right, Barbara. Thank you so much, dear. I'll check on that money again. Uh, Thanks for the hearts. If you sending me hearts. What is that? What is that? What is it? I never noticed that before. Is somebody sending those to me? I never noticed that before. Huh. I like that. Good night, Barbara. Love you, dear. My favorite redhead. I might have more than one redheaded subscriber. But what was I talking about? Oh, the crowd that was here when Trump come in back in 2016. I mean, it was just long. I couldn't believe all the cars. They was parking 2 or 3 miles away and walking to the thing. It was, and it seemed like there was crowds like that everywhere you went. But they kept saying Hillary Clinton's a shoe-in for it. And I saw one video, she was pitching a conniption fit when it finally dawned on her she lost the election. And I didn't really, this, well, I ain't gonna get into that. That's political. I ain't gonna get into that. But I may set this election out. I don't know. It depends on how much trouble we'll have getting me a new voter ID. Um, and my driver's license is not valid. I'll tell you what, boy, if I could afford it, I would go try and get me a new license, and I would try driving again. I, when I can drive, I can get out and go whenever I feel like it, and I miss that more than anything. But ever since I got that, I was driving up till I got COVID. When I got COVID, come home, I couldn't. Jennifer wouldn't allow me to drive. She can't stop me. I mean, I could go. I'd go in there and get the keys, go out there and drive. She'd never even know it. But then, if I got stopped or something, trouble. They could take you to jail for that if you're driving without a license. Yes, they can. It depends on the deputy or whoever stops you. And as many police officers and deputy sheriffs and stuff that I've got are friends, I'm talking like 15 to 20 of them. And I never ever had any of them stop me but one. And I don't even know what he stopped me for that time because he didn't know it was to me till he walked up to the car. And he looked at me. He said, "Oh, Russell, what are you doing out here?" we talked. We talked a few minutes, and he said, "Hey, go on." And I did have another one, Danny Marshall. If he seen me out somewhere, he'd always pull me over just for the hell of it. He was this girl that used to work for me. He was her husband, and they got divorced. I remember one time because she worked for me, and me and her was going to take a tour of a factory that made foam rubber and how they made certain pieces and stuff that we used in the upholstery business. And he tagged along. And they didn't do nothing but fight and argue the whole trip there and the whole trip back. Just arguing. And I don't know why they ever got married. But she's the one I sold that business to when I decided I didn't want it anymore. I hadn't seen her in 20 years. No, maybe 17 or 18 years. It's been a while. Now, if you had, Terry, if you had 14 inches cut off your hair, did you have any hair left? What color was it? Did you have it? Did you have it dyed or anything? Terry, I think it has to be at least 14 inches. Mine is salt and pepper gray. Oh, okay. That told me. I just read that. Salt and pepper gray. My hair used to be salt and pepper. Now, now it's just salt. Now it's just salt. I think I'm gonna try to get out tomorrow and do something. I need to get these seeds planted. Because I'm gonna have some stuff growing. Mostly peppers and well, she got me tomatoes. See, I don't really want to do tomatoes. I don't have that good of luck with them. Oh yeah, that was oh, I used to do that. Yeah, I used to do that a lot. I used to take them to school a lot. Used to color it, but now I embrace the God given highlights of gray. It's just God given, I guess it is. I gotta get that cut off. I got to get it cut. Yeah, I used to take Jay to school and go pick him up. He was in grade school. Now Jennifer takes him. She goes and gets him. And yeah, I'm trying to think what time it is. It's almost 8 o'clock. Anyhow, folks, I just want to say hi. And maybe my heart might act crooked. Uh, I don't know. But maybe I'll have my computer next week. Uh, they're supposed to call tomorrow and let me know how much it's going to cost me. Um, I sure hope that's a simple fix and they're going to have mercy on us. But I'll see how it looks uh, when they call. Tell me tomorrow, or they call my wife. All right, guys, I've been talking almost 50 minutes. I'm going to cut it short before the sun decides to quit on me like it did the other day. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm missing somebody. I wish, who was it? Paranormal on? I don't think Paranormal come on this time. All right, dear. I love all of you. Y'all have a good one. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. See ya.